everybody, it's Mr. Zen over here bringing guys a brand new Tower of God chapter discussion. And for today's segment, guys, we're going to be talking about is chapter 348, season 2, episode 268. Oh yes, folks, I am definitely enjoying this specific chapter because of the fact that we're getting more and more tragic backstories in freaking Tower of God. That's the one thing about SIU is the fact that every single character that he pops out is so important, and they all have a tragic backstory. You're just like, come on, SIU, come on. Come on, give us a break. We all don't want to see somebody just always tragically having horrible, horrible outcomes. But needless to say, though, this whole entire chapter to me was really dedicated to BATTI'S himself, this character that we just barely been introduced, and all of a sudden now we just get this huge backstory on him. But the backstory in itself is very important because it actually focuses on the development of this actual hidden floor, and it focuses on two different sides, on Bomb's sides of how he sees this floor, and it focuses on how Kun sees the hidden floor itself. It's very interesting because to me, it's funny because Kun is actually following, you could say, the regular's actual path, even though Kun himself he doesn't necessarily have to go towards that route. It would have been better if Kun was actually with Bon, but in honest opinion, I personally would like to see Kun's actually, involvement in outside of Bon's actual relationship, because of the fact that you could see how Kun can actually focus more on the fact that other stuff that Bomb isn't able to see. Maybe we might get a Kun versus Bomb in this specific arc, because that's the way, maybe that's why they kind of separated, because Bomb himself, every time he sees an important character or a side character, he tries to help them out in any case whatsoever. But in this specific case, to me, it's like the way that they kind of brought the regulars and Bomb's group in here, it's kind of like they're separating them in a sense in order to actually pit them against each other, because that's what BATTI'S side story was basically kind of explaining, that all the people that come in here, they're basically kind of almost attacking each other if you kind of think about it. And also we're introduced to like these things called the big breeders, which technically are the administrators of the floor. And to me, it's like, these administrators themselves, they might know more than what they're letting on, because they're able to influence the data around inside the hidden floor itself. And I'm wondering, okay, they're able to influence, so it has to be someone outside of the hidden floor that's actually still in here, but we don't know that for sure. They didn't really give too much detail if it really is. They just showed us a little bit of pictures on the big breeders themselves, but I'm hoping they're going to actually give more development onto the focusing on them at hand, because I want to see who they're, even though SIU actually did draw a little bit of how they kind of look like, but in all sense, to me, it's more like the characterization of maybe that's how fearsome they look like, but in reality, they might be like someone else. But we did get to see one of the big breeders actually talk at the end of the chapter, but I'll focus with him a little bit more later on. Now, the thing I do want to focus is BATTI'S side story. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but let me focus on BATTI'S side story. BATTI actually explained that the way that the big breeders themselves are actually, like I said, they're focusing on destroying the memories and manipulating, not destroying, but more like manipulating the memories around the hidden floor of the data of these, you can say, data humans that are involved in this floor. But it's kind of weird because you're thinking about it, wait, they're just data. So to me, it seems that they don't want this artificial intelligence to run amok and actually have a revolution or a mutiny in a sense. So technically, the data themselves are they're capable of these feelings, but yet at the end of the day, they're still data, which is very, very ironic, though, the way that SIU is kind of going with this. So I'm wondering if these data humans are actually going to do a revolution at the end of this arc, in a sense, because Bomb himself is in this hidden floor, and that's the thing that makes it very interesting, because Bomb himself is actually noticing all the other intricacies that are involved in this. That's the thing that makes me very, 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 very excited for, is the fact that Bomb is here to destroy this floor, and I mean not literally physically destroy it. I mean physically destroy the freaking balance that's in here, the law that's in here. That's what he's here for. And it's so funny when you heard BATTI'S story, you see Bomb freaking just say, take me to who these big breeders are. I'm gonna go get them myself. Like, that's the way I kind of focused, like when I saw Bomb's eyes, like, oh man, Bomb is not having any of this. Jovial Grace is coming out. They want to see Fug in action. No, they're gonna get Fug, and that's what I'm very freaking excited about. Like, oh man. But seriously, the BATTI'S side story definitely was very interesting, and the fact that it was very tragic in my opinion is because they kind of gave him like a Chelsea smile. In case you guys aren't familiar with Chelsea smile, is when they slip the mouse all the way up up around the cheeks. And to me, it's like, my freaking god, my freaking god! Like SIU drew that in a not descriptive, but a very detailed picture of Bati's mouth, and that was kind of horrendous. It looked like ugh, looked like he looks like he needs a little bit more stitches and other. He needs a doctor. That's just the point. Is I've got to keep this a little bit G rated. You know, I don't want them up Big Brother up there. You know, taking me down. But seriously, no, Bati felt sorry for him, and even his daughter. In the sense, it's very interesting that they actually even took the voice of his daughter. Like I said, it's like I'm telling you, like the way that the Big Brothers are doing, they're just pitting. They're separating, right? They're keeping them. They're not able to have the data the humans themselves able to actually come together. Because when you guys see about Bati's side story too as well, he was technically trying to give everybody their technically their memories back by like singing like some kind of song, but it didn't really work out because of course the big readers themselves, they're coming in there and they're kind of stopping it. So that to me is like damn, these data humans are technically a lot more. They're a lot more not necessarily powerful. They're more necessarily more important than what they appear to be. But that's interesting. So we got to move on. Like I said, that was Bati's little side story. Like I said, I do want to continue and talk about is Kun himself in this specific arc. It just to me it seems like everything that he's doing is a little bit tedious, and you could tell that Kun is actually he's just very bored at the fact that like, oh god, we have to do this like from scratch. It's like a freaking video game that they're think of them like level 100 characters starting out at a level 0 of freaking monster fights. That's the way that Kun is kind of seeing it. That all this is just tedious work, and they're just really, but in reality, they're really looking for is Jihad himself. But then that goes back. Jihad is actually he's not technically on the hit, not in this specific floor, because there are different floors all over the place. So the thing is the fact that which floor is technically Jihad on, and Jihad himself was talking to one of the big breeders at the end of the chapter. And the things that I'm kind of focused on is the fact that how will Jihad actually come about? Will he actually come in and actually talk to Bomb, or will freaking Bomb actually go to him unexpectedly, or will they be like that shonen trope where the main character meets the most strongest character in the whole universe, or in the universe of the specific story, and they're talking without knowing who they really are. I wonder if that's how Bomb is gonna do it, or if Kun's gonna be doing it, or maybe Kun knows who Young Jihad is by looking at this. Remember, Kun is part of the top 10 family, so we're kind of be focusing on that with Kun's own side story right there. But I wonder what Kun is actually gonna be, what he's gonna find as well, because Kun is actually finding pretty interesting things around on this hidden floor too. Gonna see about that, guys. We're gonna see about that. But the last topic, guys, that I do want to cover is the fact that is Rachel. Rachel was shown at the end. She was shown to be with the big breeders. So I'm just wondering, why did they grab her and not Bomb? That's just my opinion. To me, it seems like I said, these big breeders, they probably might be with Fug or not even Fug, but they could be another higher chain, or maybe these big breeders themselves are actually part of the 10 families themselves, and that's why they got Rachel, because she knows too much. So technically that's why they kind of saw her as a threat, and that's my opinion as to thinking why they got Rachel instead of Bomb, and and instead of maybe attacking Bomb, because technically Bomb is the person that they're actually looking for. So maybe they're not part of the 10 families. Maybe they're just being very skeptical. Like I said, it gives a lot of people time to think about what's going on within each of the specific chapters. But that's about it, because the thing with Rachel is that she's just going to be kept in quarantine, or at least kept on iWatch. I wonder what she's going to be doing, or if she's going to be actually able to recruit anybody, because knowing Rachel, she recruits every single possible character that she can. I wonder who. No, but anywho, guys, let me know down in the comments below what are you guys' thoughts on this specific chapter. Definitely was worth to read. Definitely can't wait to see Bomb actually destroy the system that's in here. I can't wait to see that. Bomb is a wrecking ball. He's like Miley Cyrus. He's going to come in here. He's going to come in like a freaking wrecking ball. Oh, yeah. But like I said, let me know down in the comments what are you guys' thoughts on this specific chapter. And what are you guys' overall thoughts on Bati's actual side story. And what do you guys think that, will we actually see a Kun versus Bomb moment in this specific arc, which I personally would love to see that. I want to see how that's going to go about. But like I said, let me know down in the comments. And as always, guys, if you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to give a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Tower of God chapter discussions. And as always, guys, I hope to see you guys again in the next video.